Welcome, my name is Jenny. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to do a really intense, quick 30-minute flow. It's going to really get your heart pumping, bring lots of blood flow to all parts of your body, and it's going to be a really great workout. You don't need any equipment for just your yoga mat and maybe a bottle of water. So let's get started. We're going to come to our mats. Go ahead and come down to the knees. We're going to get started in child's pose. So you can have your knees spread. I like to have mine about hip width distance, or it can be slightly closer together. Two big toes touch, sitting your weight back on your heels. And whenever you're ready, you can just start to walk your hands out, bringing your forehead and forearms to rest onto the mat. And here, start to turn your attention inward, letting whatever troubles and to-do list you have kind of go to the back of your mind, and just make an intention to be present here on your mat, staying with your breath, inhales and exhales through your nose. And if that gets to be too much, you can always exhale through your mouth. And also, if it gets to be too challenging or you need to catch your breath, you can always come back to child's pose. It's never too early or too often. So we're going to take an inhale here and just slowly exhale. Inhale again and exhale. Take one more inhale here. And as you exhale, start to walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Left hand grabs the right wrist, feeling the stretch along that left side. As you inhale, walk the hands back through center, and as you exhale, switching sides, walking the hands over to the left side, right hand grabs the left wrist. This time feeling a stretch on that right side. And take an inhale, walking the hands back to center, and as you exhale, child's pose, press the hips back towards the heels. Inhale. This time as you exhale, we're going to come into all fours, hands and knees, stacking your shoulders over your wrist, palms are flat, spread your fingers, knees are hip width distance. We're going to take the right leg in the air, flexing your right toes down towards your mat. Take your left fingertips out in front, spinning your thumb up towards the ceiling, like you're reaching out to shake someone's hand. Breathing here. And release, hand and knee back to the mat. Switching sides. Left leg to the back. This time right fingertips in front. Taking the belly button in towards the spine. One more inhale. As you exhale, bring that hand and knee back to the mat. Switching sides again. Right leg to the back. Left fingertips in front. So we're going to take an inhale here. And as you exhale, bring the right knee to the left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Let's do one more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Hold it here. Inhale, extend. And as you exhale, bring that hand and knee back to the mat. Switching sides one more time. Left leg to the back. Right fingertips in front. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, right elbow to left knee. Crunch in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunching in. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bring that hand and knee back to the mat. And we're going to curl the toes under. Leave the toes on the floor. Lift the knees just 2 or 3 inches off the mat. Engaging the core. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Let your head hang. Here you can walk your dog. Bend the right knee, pressing the left heel towards the mat. And switching sides. Switching sides again. And just one more time, switching sides. Now making both legs straight. We're going to take an inhale, lift up on the toes. Exhale, pressing down through the heels. Inhale, up on the toes. Exhale, pressing down through the heels. One more, inhale, up on the toes. Exhale, pressing down through the heels. So we're going to inhale, shifting forward, coming into a high plank position. You can adjust your feet out if you need to. Looking in front of your mat, holding here, breathing. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press the hips up, downward facing dog. And we're going to inhale, high plank. Go ahead and come down to your knees. This is going to be our modification for low push-up or chaturanga. Coming down, keep your elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale. This is going to be a high cobra. And exhale, curl the toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. You can take your feet, spread them apart to the very edges of your mat. Walking your hands back 1 or 2 inches. Left palm stays flat. Right hand reaches across. Grab the outside of the left ankle or calf. Looking under your left armpit. And release. Switching sides. This time right palm stays flat. Left hand grabs the outside of the right ankle or calf. Gazing under your right armpit. And release. You can bring the feet back to hip width distance. Walk the hands back out. Take an inhale. As you exhale, look between your thumbs. Bend your knees. Walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms up, reaching up. Right hand grabs the left wrist. Inhale, reach up, lean to the right. Looking under the left armpit. Pressing the left foot into the mat. Inhale, back to center, switching sides. Left hand grabs the right wrist. Reach up, lean to the left. Really pressing that right foot into the mat. Inhale, back to center. As you exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, second chaturanga. If you want to add that in, you always can. Downward facing dog. Just gives a little bit more arm workout and core workout. It's not necessary. You can always skip it. Take an inhale. As you exhale, look between your thumbs, bend your knees, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms up, reaching up. Exhale, chair pose. Knees are bent. Arms are up by the ears, keeping your weight in your heels. Chest is lifted. Relax the shoulders. Breathing here. Inhale the arms up, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, second push-up. Again, optional, downward facing dog. We're gonna inhale, shifting forward to high plank. We're gonna take the right toes in the air. Gonna come back down to chaturanga. Back to high plank. Three-legged dog. Right leg is up. Bend the right leg. Open the hip. Flex your right toes to protect your knee. We're going to bring the right knee to the right elbow. Over to the left elbow. Right leg is up. Knee to the right elbow. Over to the left elbow. Right leg is up. Again, knee to the right elbow. Left elbow. Right leg is up. Step the right foot between the hands. Left heel is going to stay in the air. Inhale the arms up. Crescent lunge. Again, arms are up by the ears. Right knee's bent. You're sending some energy back through that left heel. On your next inhale, breathe. Lean back, cactus the arms open. Heart opener, chest towards the ceiling. Come back to crescent lunge. Leaning halfway over the right thigh, arms to the back. You're gonna ground the right foot. Left leg comes up, airplane pose. Flexing your left toes towards the mat. And we're gonna bend the right knee. Straighten the leg. Bend the knee. Straighten the leg. Just one more, bend the knee. Straighten the leg. Now take the fingertips out in front, warrior three. Lightly step the left foot back to crescent lunge, arms up. Now we're going to take left hand in front, right hand to the back as you twist. If you need a little bit more balance like me, you can bring the feet further apart. Now we're going to slide the right hand down the back of the left leg, left arm reaches up. And the left hand comes inside the right foot as your right arm reaches up. Opening your chest to the right side. We're going to twist onto the outside of that left foot. See if you can stack your right foot on top of your left, side plank. Lifting the hips up. You can stay here, take the right leg in the air, right arm over the right ear. And right hand comes down, right foot is down. High plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. As you exhale, second push up if you want. Downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank position. We're going to take the left toes in the air. Come down to chaturanga. Back to high plank. Three-legged dog. Left leg is up. Bend the left leg. Open the hip. Flex the toes. We're going to take the left knee to the left elbow. Over to the right elbow. Left leg is up. Again, knee to the left elbow. Over to the right elbow. Left leg is up. One more, knee to the left elbow, over to the right elbow. Left leg is up. Step the left foot between the hands. Right heel stays in the air. Inhale the arms up. Crescent lunge. And right leg is straight, left knee is bent. We're going to inhale, breathe, lean back, look up, chest towards the ceiling. Come back to crescent lunge, leaning halfway over the left thigh, let the arms come to the back, palms facing down, ground the left foot. Whenever you're ready, you can step up, airplane pose, right leg's in the air. We're going to bend the left knee, straighten the leg, bend the knee. Straighten the leg. Last one. Go ahead and bend the knee. Straighten the leg. Now we're going to take the fingertips out in front. Warrior three. Lightly step back to crescent lunge. Twist to the left. Right hand in front. Left hand to the back. Now left hand slides down the back of the right leg, right arm reaches up. Come back to crescent lunge. And we're going to take the right hand inside the left foot, left arm is up. As you twist to the left. We're going to start to twist onto the outer edge of the right foot. Take the left foot, stack it on top of the right, side plank. You can always bring that right knee to the floor if you need to or want to. Otherwise, stay here, take the left leg in the air, left arm over the left ear, extend the pose. And left hand is down, left foot is down, high plank, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, second chaturanga, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. As you exhale, look between your thumbs, bend your knees, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms up, reaching up. Exhale, chair pose, knees are bent. And weight is in the heels. We're gonna take the right leg in the air, one-legged chair. Breathing here, letting the left leg shake. And right foot to the floor. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, second chaturanga. Downward facing dog. We're gonna inhale the right leg up. Then the right leg, open the hip. We're gonna take the right knee to the left elbow, over to the right elbow. Then we're gonna flip our dog, right foot to the floor, right fingertips are reaching forward. Come back to a three-legged dog, right leg is up. We're gonna do that one more time. Right knee to the left elbow, over to the right elbow, straight to a three-legged dog. I'm sorry, flip your dog. Come back to a three-legged dog, right leg is up. Step the right foot between the hands. This time left foot spins flat. We're gonna come into warrior two. Left leg is straight, left foot is flat, right knee's bent. Make sure your right knee's going towards your pinky toe side of your right foot. Relax the shoulders, gazing out over those right fingertips. We're gonna flip the palms up, reverse warrior. Right hand slides down the back of the left leg, the right arm reaches up. Come back to warrior two. Side angle, right hand to the floor, inside the right foot, left arm is up. You can stay here, take the left arm over the left ear, fingertips in front. Now stay there, take the right arm up to meet the left, shoulder distance apart. Engaging your core, keep spinning your ribs up to the ceiling. Come back to warrior two. Now looking in front of the right foot, that's where we're going. We're gonna take the right hand in front of our mat. Left leg comes up for half moon. You're gonna open the left hip up towards the ceiling, stacking it on top of your right. A lot of people wanna dump down in this pose. Make sure you're lifting up like a puppeteer has your left fingers by a string and they're pulling your energy up. And left hand comes down. We're gonna square the left hip down parallel to the right. This time left hand stays on the floor, right arm reaches up. Revolve half moon. Opening your chest to the right side. Imagine like you're doing a little mini up dog with your chest. And right hand comes down, single leg split. Go ahead and walk both hands back towards the right leg. Maybe your nose to that right knee or shin. Maybe one hand's around the ankle or calf. And we're gonna bring the right hand back to the floor if you had it around the right ankle or calf. Take your left foot, step it back. Step the right foot back to meet the left. High plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, second chaturanga. If you still want it, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Then the left leg, open the hip. We're gonna take the knee over to the right elbow, to the left elbow. Left leg comes up and over, flip your dog. Left fingertips out in front. And come back to a three-legged dog. Left leg is up. Left knee over to the right elbow. Back to the left elbow. Left leg is up. Flip your dog. Left fingertips out in front. And come back to a three-legged dog. Left leg is up. Step the left foot between the hands. Right foot spins flat, parallel to the back edge of your mat. Come into warrior two. Arms out, parallel to the shoulders. Straight line, left arm, right arm. Again, relax your shoulders. Just breathing here. We're gonna flip the palms up, reverse warrior, right hand slides down the back of the right leg, left arm is up. And come back to warrior two, side angle, left hand to the floor inside the left foot, right arm is up. You can stay here, take the right arm over the right ear, fingertips towards the front. Again, stay here, take the left arm up to meet the right, shoulder distance apart. Keep spinning these ribs up towards the ceiling, holding here, breathing. And come back to warrior two. Now we're gonna be looking out over the left fingertips. Left hand comes in front of the left foot, half moon, right leg's in the air. Opening up to the right side of your mat. Right toes are flexed. Make sure they're flexed out towards the wall to the right of you. And right hand comes down, square the hips. This time right hand stays on the floor, left arm reaches up, revolve half moon. And left hand comes down, walking both hands back towards the left leg, single leg split, right leg goes all the way towards the ceiling. Here in the standing split, you could take your left hand around the left ankle or calf, maybe your nose to that left knee or shin. And we're gonna take the left hand back to the floor, step the right foot back, and left foot goes back, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, second chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale. As you exhale, look between your thumbs, bend your knees, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, the arms up, reaching up. Exhale, back to chair pose. Knees are bent. So we're gonna take the left leg in the air, flexing the left toes. And left foot next to the right. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, second chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg up. Bend the right leg, open the hip. We're gonna take the right knee over to the right elbow. Right leg is up. Knee to the left elbow, right leg is up, knee to the chest, nose toward the knee, hold it here. Step the right foot between the hands, left heel stays in the air. Inhale, crescent lunge. And we're gonna straighten the right leg, bend the knee, straighten the leg, bend the knee. One more, straighten the leg. You exhale, bend the knee. Now we're gonna take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. We're gonna work the right foot a little bit to the right side of the mat. As you inhale, breathe, lean back, look up. And as you exhale, fold inside the right leg. Maybe the right shoulder's inside the right knee, crown of the head towards the floor, gazing back towards the left toes. And release. Bring both hands inside the right foot. This time lengthen the left leg all the way out into a runner's lunge. Now we're going to start to work our right shoulder underneath our right knee. Maybe right hand comes to the back. You can stay there, take the left arm up to meet the right, coming into a bind. These are our hip openers. And release. Both hands back inside the right foot. Now we're going to turn the right foot out to about 2 o'clock. Come up on the outside edge of that right foot. You can stay here, bring the left knee to the mat. You can stay there, or you can start to bring the forearms to the floor. Wherever is a comfortable place for you to breathe, that's where you should be. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling out of that right hip. We're gonna make our way back up onto the palms. We're gonna take the right foot over outside the left wrist, lengthen the left leg all the way out, setting up for pigeon. So you can take an inhale, breathe, lean back, look up. And as you exhale, start to walk the hands back out. Forehead forms to the mat. Make sure your right toes are flexed. Come back to your breath. You can stay here, bring the arms to the side like a T shape, maybe your right ear to the mat, gazing out towards the left fingertips. And slowly start to walk the hands back in front of the right leg. We're going to curl the toes of the left foot under. Slowly come back to a three-legged dog. Right leg is up. Bend the right leg. Open the hip. Make circles with that right knee or ankle if you need to or want to. And right foot next to the left. We're going to inhale the left leg up. Bend the left leg. Open the hip. We're going to take the left knee to the left elbow. Left leg is up. Knee over to the right elbow. Left leg is up, knee to the chest, nose toward the knee, hold that. Step the left foot between the hands, right heel stays in the air. Inhale, crescent lunge. As you inhale, straighten the left knee. As you exhale, bend the leg. Inhale, straighten the knee. Exhale, back to crescent lunge. One more, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend the left knee. We're gonna bring the hands back behind the back, interlace the fingers. This time working your left foot over to the left side of your mat. As you inhale, breathe, lean back, look up. Exhale, folding inside the left leg. Again, crown of the head towards the floor. Knuckles towards the ceiling. See if you can press your palms together here. And release. Bringing both hands inside the left foot, lengthen the right leg out a little bit, coming into a runner's lunge. You can stay here, work the left arm under the legs. Left hand comes to the back. You can stay there if that's enough, or take the right arm up to meet the left. Coming into a bind on this side. Keep breathing here. And release. Both hands inside the left foot. Lengthen that right leg all the way out. Coming up onto the knife edge. That left foot. You can stay here. Maybe you can bring that right knee to the mat if you want to. If you brought the forearms to the floor on the other side, go ahead and do that too. Oh, hi, Lacey. And slowly start to ease yourself back up, coming onto the palms. And we're going to take the left foot over outside the right wrist. Lengthen the right leg all the way out, setting up for half pigeon on this side. As you inhale, breathe, lean back, look up. And as you exhale, start to walk the hands out. Bringing the forehead and forearms back to rest on the mat. We hold a lot of stress and tension in our hips, so doing these hip openers every day is a really good way to get rid of some of that debris and that stress and open up new space for new energy to come into your life. So as you inhale, try to breathe into your hip, and as you exhale, release any tension that you might be holding there. You can stay here, bring the arms back to the side like a T shape. This time left ear to the mat, looking out towards those right fingertips. start to ease yourself back up. We're going to curl the toes of the right foot under. Left leg comes up, three-legged dog. Bend the left leg, open the hip, and making circles with that left knee or ankle if you need to or want to. And left foot next to the right. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, walk your feet to your hands. We're going to sit down on our mats. We're going to come straight into boat pose. So lift the legs, lift the chest. You can have your knees bent here, or try to straighten the legs. We're going to take an inhale here. As you exhale, come into low boat. Inhale, boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, boat. Exhale, low boat. One more. Inhale, boat. Exhale, low boat. We're going to hold here in low boat. Crisscross the feet for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. You can point the toes, interlace the fingers over your head. Full body stretch. Bringing the knees into the chest. You can wrap the arms around the legs. Give yourself a big hug. We're putting forth the effort today, stepping onto your mat, putting in the work. You can rock left to right. And come back to center. We're going to take the feet up towards the ceiling, setting up for shoulder stand. You can stay here and legs up the wall pose if that's enough for you, or you can start to work your hands underneath your hips, pressing them up. Keep your neck straight, looking up towards your feet. Hands are coming to the back. You shouldn't feel any pressure burning in your neck. If you're in shoulder stand, you can start to drop the feet back behind the head for plow pose. I like to take my hands off of my lower back, interlace the fingers. And if you're in plow pose, start to bend the knees, bringing them outside the ears, ear pressure pose. And release the hands, slowly start to roll out of this, one vertebrae at a time. And then grab the outsides of the feet, coming into happy baby pose. You can pull the feet, pressing the knees outside the body. Again, stay here, rock left to right, massaging the back. Bring the knees back into the chest. We're going to bring the arms to the side like a T shape, crossing the right knee over the left, maybe like eagle legs. Let your lower body fall to the left, upper body turns to the right. To center, uncross the legs, switching sides, crossing the left knee over the right. This time lower body turns to the right, upper body turns to the left. Supine twist. And come back to center. You're gonna uncross the legs, bring the knees into the chest. Give them one more squeeze. Whenever you're ready, you can lengthen your legs out. Coming into our final pose, Shavasana. Take a few moments here to allow your body to fully heal and rest. Maybe find a happy thought to focus on for just a few moments. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Stay here for as long as you like. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Namaste.